Well, with a new Northwest Premier in tow, Cabinet's descended on Rustenburg today to oversee the province's slightly sluggish vaccine drive. Only about 20% of the province's population has had the jab. Deputy President David Mabuza and numerous cabinet ministers are stopping by provincial colleges, Rustenburg Mall and Rustenburg taxi rank throughout the day. Pule Letshwiti-Jones is tagging along. Let's cross to him live now. Pule, tell us what's happening there and how many ministers are around. It sounds like the big guns have been brought in.
Well, Annika, it sounds like even the chairperson of the Interministerial Committee on COVID-19, the Vice President, of course, David Mabuza, is beefing up the vaccination program in order to make sure that community members, especially areas within the Bojanala district here in the Northwest, adhere and actually hear the call of being encouraged to vaccinate and reach herd immunity. We do know that where we are right now at the Obertivet College in Rustenburg, this area here is going to be the epicenter in the province. What we also know is that the province has only reached 20.1% of its vaccination coverage, placing it as the third lowest province in the country. So that just tells you that there's still a lot of work to be done. And what we can officially reveal to you is that the newly elected Premier Bushimape is currently inside, joined by the MEC of Health, Samba Tamatota. And the Vice President is expected to come here, leading, of course, the delegation, which includes the likes of the Home Affairs Minister, Aaron Mutweledi, and, of course, Minister of Health, Joe Pahla, amongst others. But particularly seems like, his diary is going to be full today, and they're embarking on a vaccination rollout program today, as we witnessed at the FNB Stadium in Soweto, whereby they were launching the vaccination program as well, which aimed at mass vaccination and encouraging people to go out in the numbers to vaccinate.
Yeah, it's interesting. We hadn't seen the Deputy President, David Mabuza, for several months. He hadn't been well, and now he's certainly being put to work and crisscrossing the country to push up this vaccination drive and certainly get it moving along. Any idea of what kind of part of the population they'll be targeting, those who are the most hesitant?
Well, definitely, and those are the short details that we still haven't received. I mean, even yesterday with the program that we had attended, we tried to actually engage the Vice President as to some of these questions that are outstanding. Who is the target, the timelines, where will they be beginning? And that's the reason why we're following the Vice President as well, because we still need clarity to that. And if he is, of course, going around launching and embarking on these vaccination programs, there has to be detail as to when the country will also move down to a lower level, lockdown level, whether 2 or 1, and how the economy will begin to open up for other mass event activities, such as the local government elections, which are expected to take place. The Deputy Minister of Health yesterday, detailed that as it is right now, about 220,000 people are vaccinating on a daily basis. So they are actually targeting the population immunity by December. So there's quite a lot of work that has to be done and quite a lot of questions that we still need to get answers for. When these are some of the things that the Vice President will have to provide clarity on when he pays his visit in Rustenburg today and, of course, throughout the whole of the afternoon.
All right, thank you so much for being on the ground there for us. Pule Letshwiti-Jones, thank you again.